wants you. I'm just talking about you.
Even if he wasn't if the actresses were switched and Gina was somehow the best friend, or that Gina had another light-skinned best friend, the jokes would not have been that they were manly, can't keep a man and nappy headed. Those would not have been the jokes. They would have still got joked on, but those wouldn't have been the jokes. But even that in itself is anti-black. Just because he's saying it to a light-skinned woman, it's still anti-black woman. Like, making comments about black women's hair is anti-black. Now, I'm not vilifying Martin, because Ari just came out and said that she felt some type of way about that, because those are anti-black women tropes. There's nothing manly. Black people can't be colorist, and that's not true, because we're the worst at it.
Of course,
white people
I'm not
look
saying
at all
that.
black. White people is just you a nigga. Light skin, dark skin, you a nigga.
I'm talking very specific.
Automatically labeled as aggressive, more aggressive, and light skinned women are labeled as softer. Even if no one says it out loud, this has been there is nothing manly about Tashina Arnold. Nothing manly about her.
That's why it's called a joke.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Why would that joke even be made?
Because that's his girlfriend.
If she was light skinned, he would never have called her manly and aggressive.
Doing that, bro.
But this,
I'm not doing that.
But that's just what it is. That's what I'm saying. You said
at
you
no
know.
point.
How do you know that?
Demaris, we've watched this show. It's been syndicated, reruns for years. It's on Netflix. Nobody has ever watched it and said.
Half the time, we don't even notice it when it pops up.
And I also think that colorism is so embedded in our society that we call something colorism when it's not.
Okay. Darker brown and darker skinned women have been labeled as ugly, as manly and aggressive and nappy headed. Those are all colorist tropes. So if they pop up in jokes back in the day, yeah, the same way niggas used to call darker skinned people African booty scratchers. These things were real. Like this happened. But back in the day, we were not as sensitive to it. Girls have always been labeled as prettier and more attractive and softer. Though that's real. They have studies on shit like that. That is real.
I'm not.
His show name, Shanae, is that her name? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't think that who created that character is capable of having a little bit of colorism in their jokes, even if they're not doing it on purpose?
I'm not saying he's not capable. I think that was Martin's point, and that was his thought process.
Oh, I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
So what are we talking about?
No, because what I'm saying is it's embedded. Sometimes we have stereotypes in our head that because we were raised on it, we don't even think about it. It's not us intentionally being racist or being colorist or anything. These